If it get past your soul, it's not fixable. And now Judas gets mad. He's now in the spirit because he has prophecy in his hand. So he takes it and he throws the money back in the church thinking they will pick it up. And now he runs to the hills because now Satan has full control.
That's right. That's right.
See, y'all, there's certain things that we do where you're in control until you lose control. And so now Judas has to now face the spirit in him. So now he has to now try and repent. Can I show y'all what this will look like? Because God gave me, Shelly, you're going to like this. Watch this. Has anybody in here ever been to a carnival? Not carnival. Circus. I got this. Actually, I got this from a circus. Sitting in the circus, minding my business, being entertained by clowns and animals, and God was to talk at the circus.
What did he say, Bass?
I saw the man have self-confrontation at the circus. Guess what it was?
What?
It was when they had that long stilt ladder on one end, and then there's another long stilt ladder on this end, and then he runs up, but there's a tight rope that goes from one ladder to the other. And the man, with all the drama music, that boom. And then all the crowd is like this. We watch him come to the platform, and he gives us this whole act, Tammy, that I don't know if I should do it, I don't know if I should do it, I don't know if I should do it, I don't know if I should do it. But then he's giving us a show. His role is to promote drama.
Right.
But the stage for drama is set. They set the stilts up, they got the rope tight, they got the net. And now the drummers are going, everybody is looking, so he finally climbs up this ladder, and he makes it to the top, and then he does this.
Right here, that's right.
Right? So now we're fully entertained, we're engulfed. Then he picks up this long stick, and he checks the weight of it. So then he knows what he's doing because he's a professional. But his motive is to keep you captivated. Right? He takes the stick and he takes his first professional step. Right? And then he gets so into it, and he gets and then he even slips one time and the crowd go, oh. See? Captivated and drunk. Pastor, what are you saying? I'm walking a tightrope and folks are watching my drama. But I'm in this moment of self-confrontation to the point where I gotta leave who I think I am and go confront myself to who I really am. And sometimes that confrontation is a tight rope. He takes his step and he has the thing balanced, right? And so he's now just walking, and then sometimes my deliverance looks closer, and so then sometimes but then sometimes situations come and it'll back me up. And all the time, all the people who are watching me go through are so engulfed in my drama, but nobody praying for me. That's because you want to be a part of my mess. You want to be a part of my drama. I want to give you something to talk about, because in the crowd was women going, girl, I don't see how he did that. Girl, he gonna fall. Girl, don't look. You got men going, it's gonna happen. Watch, it's gonna happen. He gonna fall. People are captivated by drama. I'm walking a tightrope of life, but yet you're calling my outcome.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus!
Tell somebody, don't prophesy my drama, prophesy my outcome. Encourage me, I'm going to make it. Don't say I'm going to fall.
Yes, God.
And where I'm balancing, life has become a balancing act.
Yeah.
Do I pay this bill? Do I give my time? Do I go to church or do I say I'm sick? Do I go to work or go get a word? Do I fuss at my woman or I let her go? Do I stay here or go get me a couple of girlfriends or boyfriends? What do? I got a life that's causing nothing but a balancing act.
That's right.
Do I really want to be saved? Or can I just make it on the road? Judas thought nobody would know what he has done.
Right.
And so now we're at this point where they've already seized Jesus. As a matter of fact, while I'm being dealt with in the spirit, he's being beat in the natural. See, my decisions can bring calamity on someone else. I can talk about me, I don't know about y'all.
Yeah.
But a few years ago, my decision brought hell to my house.
Yeah.
It brought stress, it brought worration, if that's even a word.
Yeah.
Got it from my mama. It brought so much unnecessary trauma. And now when you try to back out of it and correct you, there are folks that just ain't gonna let you say I'm sorry.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, there are some things that God will. You can pray all you want, but the Lord is saying, nah, you made this decision. You're gonna have to walk this one out. And if anybody in this room ever messed up before,
Yes, we have.
and you had to walk that thing out, the shame in walking it out. I gotta worry what she's saying. Then it get to the point, it gets so bad, I gotta worry what he's thinking about. I gotta worry about if she even knows. I gotta worry about if she knows what she thinks. If he found out, would he leave the church?
Yeah.
If she found out, is she gonna tell somebody? And if she tells somebody, will she tell somebody?
Yeah.
And when she tells somebody, how soon before he's on the internet?
That's right.
Because there's some folk in church, they just internet bloggers. They gonna put your business out there. And so now Judas is in a place where his business is out there. All Jesus did was call him by name and ask him a question. He said, did you sell out the Son of Man? Did you sell me out? Is this how we really do now? Is this what you really did? You've been with me 3.5 years. I trusted you with money. I trusted you counting the cash. I trusted you handling my business. I trusted you making my deposits. I trusted you. And so this is what we have relationship has come to. We slept in the same house. We ate at Peter's mother's house. You saw me raise Tabitha from the dead. You watched me feed 5,000. You seen me hold the first manpower at 4,000. You watched me walk on water. And this is what we have come to. You're going to sell me out for 30 pieces of silver? Is this how, boy, this is what men do? Judah.
How dare you.
That thing hit Judah so hard, he had to back up from Jesus. And the Bible says that he just took off running running so fast? Because now what Jesus said went so far beyond his flesh, it kicked him in his soul. And now his spirit is forced to go through hell. Now nobody wants to forgive you. Nobody want to even talk to you. But watch this. Only people know what you did was the people who was up on the hill. The people down here, it ain't got down here yet. But the fact that the people that you sold them out to turned their backs on you. See, I'm going to tell you something. And I've been a witness to this. When you my friend, and I'm your friend, and you my friend, and I'm your friend, and you my friend, and I'm your friend, and we friends, and then all of a sudden I talk about people to you, girl, you talk about people to me, we talk about people, we backbite, we gossip, but then when somebody say something about you and I join in on that, what just happened? A snake just bit a snake. Don't think you can do stuff to people and the world calls it karma. No. But the Bible started off saying reaping and sowing. The Bible says, what a man sow, that shall he reap. You reap discord, you sow reap discord, you gonna reap discord. You a backbiter, you gonna reap it being done to you. And 9 out of 10 times when it come back to you, it's not like you gave it out. And so now Judas is in this place where he's at the brink of death now. How about this? Can I hit y'all across the forehead with this one? Death didn't even come to him. He went to it. And so I began to ponder over that. I said, okay, God, give me a revelation about this thing. The Lord said, yeah, I never assigned death to go get him. He hung himself.
That's right. That's right.
Which means he aborted going through the process. Can you imagine? He sold out Jesus, but he was days away from grace. If he had just held out for 3 days.
Yeah. That's right.
He just needed to hide for 3 days. And when Jesus had gotten up, grace would have been all abound. He could have said, I'm sorry, and God would have given him grace, but because he could not handle who he really was.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
I can't handle self-confrontation. See, some of us in the room, we're liars. I like to include myself, so I don't want y'all to think that up here is way better than the people in here. There's so many spirits in this room. There's so many liars in here. It's a John Brown shame. But guess what? You ain't ready to confront your lies. There's so many cheaters in here. I ain't talking about the cheater animal neither. There's so many gossipers in this one room. Backbiters in this one room. Yes, Sister Jones in the back, I'm talking to you. The real reason you're a backbiter, Sister Jones, is because you're sinful.
That's right. Lord.
Teach yourself. And the moment I can confront myself, here's what the Lord says. The moment you confront your flesh, he says we'll deal with the soul together.